What's up, gamers? We are back with more Starfield. This is the exciting conclusion to the trilogy of edited episodes. Thank you for sticking around, and let's get right into it.
Need something?
I know it seems like I'm stalling, and I kind of am, but it's time. Go to Masada 3. Actually, I'm gonna stall just a minute more. I'm gonna take off into orbit and make sure my ship's systems are all powered the way I want them to be. I don't know what we're gonna encounter at Masada 3. We're going to an underground temple, I believe. So I assume that what's gonna happen is I'm gonna go there and land.
Clear.
And I'm gonna go into some, like, big dungeon-y place, and I'm gonna meet the hunter and the emissary down in that dungeon and have to fight them, sort of like my big battle with the hunter.
Orbital pattern locked.
Ooh, hello. My commentary is...
They've got no shields. Go get them.
I should have walked on.
You're mine.
Uh-oh.
System is fried.
I love putting Crimson Fleet dogs down. My crew wants you to know how much we appreciate. Any way we can repay you?
No, it's weird that I had to hail you to
What?
get this dialogue.
Thanks again
But
for the help.
I was worried that I might have hit them with a stray shot there.
I can't stay here gabbing all day.
That's funny. They did reach out to me, but only after I'd finished talking to them. So when I accepted their hail, they were like, "Stop bothering me." Anyways, what I was gonna say is I assume that it's gonna play out like that, and I'm gonna have to fight them with like guns or whatever inside this dungeon, like probably a battle arena that the game designers have created for this exciting final encounter with the Starborn. Maybe I'll get to talk to them first. Maybe they'll just open fire the second they see me. But I freely admit that there's another possibility that as soon as I hit that planet, as soon as I travel there, that they're gonna attack me from their ships, because they both have like special Starborn ships with special names. So it might be a space battle that I end up having with them, and it might be both. Like they might fight me in space, and then one of the free starships got destroyed. Yeah, actually, let's go to that first. Oh, nothing good in there. What's this? Crimson Fleet ship, but far away. Where's the other one? Right here. Now, the other possibility is that they're going to fight me in orbit, and it's going to be a ship battle, and maybe then they'll, like, escape from the ship battle and, like, be like, fine, we'll fight you on the surface, since you have such an awesome ship with insane firepower, and then we'll have to fight them in a gun battle as well. I don't know. I just don't know what to expect. But the bottom line is I did want to get my ship into space so I can make sure all my little gauges are tweaked the way I want them in case there is a ship battle involved. And I think they're pretty good. I think I like how they're set right now. We're obviously going to have to put one in the grav to jump over there. We'll leave that in engine for right now so I can actually... Sorry, bumped my mic. So we can actually get to this ship before I turn old and gray. That boost should get me there, at least most of the way. There we go. Credits and ship parts. Just what I was hoping. Okay. Well, it was fun and unexpected. That probably got us a little bit closer. 23 out of 50. How about for this one? 24 out of 30. Okay. I think it's also a good opportunity to do a save here from orbit so that we can just jump back in if we get our butt handed to us. And also, I'd like to have the mission actually selected. Okay, I think we're good to go. Whew. Here goes nothing. I don't think this is going to be the last mission in the game, but I think it's going to be the last, like, significant, like the last meaty mission of the main story.
Yes, we're here. Look at those
All right.
stars.
Nope.
Well, you finally showed up.
No more words. Let's settle this.
Wow, their dialogue's really low volume. Let me see if, let me make sure my volume's right. Oh, my game volume was a little low. Let me adjust that up. Yeah, how interesting. So it looks like it is going to be a space battle. Yeah. Or at least part of it's going to be a space battle. It's interesting. I didn't... Like, is this the same planet where we found the legacy? It's got that weird atmosphere. The, like, red mist atmosphere. I guess that's... But I think with the legacy, it was a planet... It was like a gas giant, and this is not a gas giant. So this must be a different planet with a extremely strong magnetosphere, which would definitely like protect any sort of special buried underground temple on the surface from regular folks discovering it. I don't suppose either of you will listen to reason.
You had your chance to pick a side. Don't go walking back from your lone wolf strategy now.
I didn't intend to. I just... You guys are free to stand down. I don't need to kill you. I didn't ask for this fight, but I'm not letting either of you control the artifacts.
A
Ha
fight in the
ha!
heavens themselves. What more could we ask for?
Yes. Oh wow, they really let us beat it. Here we go, here we go.
They're dead in space.
I think I almost destroyed the one. Oh, is that him? Definitely want to finish him off before he...
Hit their
Or is that
engines.
not him? I'm a little confused. Alright, I destroyed one of them. Hello? Did I win? Let's see what the quest log says. I have, oh my god, really, like, there's been a lot of typos in this game, but the weirdest part about all the typos I found in this game is that, like, the majority of them have been in text related to the main story of the game. And I feel like Bethesda, I'm available. I'm, you know, I have an English degree. I've done proofreading. I have proofreading experience. Like, like if you want to hire me for your next game, I'll make sure that things like this say arrived instead of arrive. Like, what kind of crazy AI did you have proofread all the dialogue for you that didn't like read that and be like, oh no. I have arrived in orbit of Masada 3. I'll need to fight through the starborn ships to reach the surface. I mean, I guess I did that right. It did look like it looked like one of them got destroyed. The hunter, in fact, it looks like the emissary ran. Like that's at least what it looked like to me. That the hunter like went out in battle, and the emissary ran. But with the way the starborn ships vanish when I defeat them, it's really hard to say what exactly happened there. They could have both ended up running away. They could both be destroyed. I don't know. I do feel like I didn't take out like one of those ships. I don't think I finished off. They just disappeared, and suddenly the battle was over. It wants me to land at the buried temple now. It says buried temple explored. I'm suddenly wondering if maybe I came to this planet before and I was like enthralled by the like red lightning mist in the atmosphere, which by the way isn't damaging my ship weirdly like it did around that other planet. I don't have the conduction grid on this ship, but I suppose because of the way they lock you out of that piece of tech. Oh wow, it is damaging my ship. Wow. Alright, well, I'm not going to just sit here and let it destroy my ship. Well, look, see, I've definitely been on this planet extensively. It looks like I was maybe trying to do a survey on this planet. I didn't get it all the way done. I got 5 out of 7 fauna, 6 out of 8 flora. And this says explored, so I think I must have like come here, been like, oh, what a weird, crazy atmosphere. And then I probably considered this an interesting planet to maybe try to consider for like a potential outpost. It's definitely the type of planet that I would consider for a potential outpost. For one, it's in a system without any points of interest, really, which I like. There's points of interest on this planet, but it's just like starship debris. And so I must have like come here and been enthralled by the atmosphere, decide with the electricity and stuff, and decided, oh, this would be a cool, like, in-universe, easily defendable planet because of the crazy magnetosphere. Although it does say average magnetosphere on the planet scan. And then I must have looked and seen, like, I don't have any memory of doing this, but I think evidence points to this being the case. Like, I obviously landed in several different biomes to try and complete the survey. And then I must have seen Buried Temple and thought it was an interesting landmark and landed there. And it checked off as explored. But I have,
everything in the green.
You know, it makes me feel some kind of way because I don't think that will be in one of my videos. Probably something I did between videos. So I do feel some kind of way if I like already experienced this, because it's, you know, it's a blind playthrough. But rest assured, gentle viewer, I have zero memory of doing so. So is this the emissary's ship? Did he run and flee to the planet's surface? So I will be having a final confrontation. Oh, Jesus. See, I had to land in the middle of a field. Because this chucklehead landed on the landing pad. I think there's some very significant things to take in here. First of all, I know I can never do this, but I think it's worth checking it since these circumstances are unique. Oh, Scorpius. Yeah. So was Scorpius the hunter's ship? I think so, maybe. So, well, at least one of those two did escape the battle in space and land here. It's very interesting to note. I've noticed a few things already. First thing. Oh, I can't even see it now. I saw it when I was climbing up the wing of the ship. There was an anomaly in the distance. Oh, one of those gravity. Yeah, here we go. Hold on. Right there. Oh yeah, now maybe I can get it. Oh, it's just his life signs. You can see there's like some gravity anomalies going on here. There's floating rocks over there. Maybe even worth going over there to check it out, but I think we can just sort of take it in from here and be like, aha, yeah. This place is called the Buried Temple. But I think it's very significant that they're like someone discovered this temple. Like, I've been complaining the whole game about like, oh, there's all these alien temples just dotting the surfaces of all these planets and no one's ever stumbled upon them. No one's ever been like, what the heck? And that was bothering me. Woof, this guy died in quite a violent manner, it would seem. So here's my theory. Now is that the emissary fought me to the death, but the hunter ran when I was about to destroy him and his ship. Landed here at the temple and intends to confront me in battle once more, in a gun battle. It looks like the Ecliptic found this place, but maybe before the Ecliptic found this place, it was some sort of government group here doing research. So maybe one of the temples was discovered by humanity, and they were researching it, and that's why they built this whole facility up around it. Up around this. It's weird that the one they would discover is one that's buried underground, but I have a feeling all these Ecliptic corpses, like the Ecliptics, eventually took over the site, like they do all over the Starfield. And I think what we're supposed to gather from this set piece here is that the hunter landed here and then just blasted his way through to get to like beeline it for the temple, killing all these Ecliptic on his way in. And there's a lot of them, so many bodies. This is also like a fun way for the game to give you a lot of like ammunition and stuff. And med packs and stuff ahead of what's probably as close as this game is going to come to a boss fight. Oh, this one I kind of thought was maybe still alive, and I was going to get to talk to them, and they're going to be like, this man in black came out of nowhere, landed in that strange ship, and then proceeded to murder us all. Your journey ends here. The Guardian moved up. Oh, he split himself into three, kind of like the Hunter Nebula. Holy shit. Alright, so not a big fan of this, like, battle setup because I tried, but I can't get up to where he is. Well, I mean, I guess I could. I don't like having to fight from a distance like this. It's kind of annoying. like surround me with himself is a little bit annoying. That's okay. I mean, I guess I can get up there. I'm just too stupid to go for a ladder. Hello. Defeat the Starborn was an objective I apparently had, which I just completed. Guardian Musa is no more. Yeah, something I noticed very late in the game, it's probably been obvious the whole game, but whenever I get a new artifact power from one of the temples, the thing that spawns in isn't just a normal Starborn to attack me. It always, and I think when I recovered artifacts and they appeared also, it says Guardian. Guardian this, Guardian that. Guardian Muso in this case, but I think in the past it's possibly just said like Guardian Starborn or something like that. Anyway, it does seem to be like a unique, like a Starborn variant, higher tier Starborn, if you will. Big doors I can't open. More big doors I can't open. There seems to be a military base built over the buried temple. I'll need to get through the base in order to reach the final artifact. Find the artifact. Yeah, I was just commentating about how strange it is for there to be a military base here. I mean, this seems like a good path to be taking.
Death is only the beginning.
You know what I'm realizing now that I'm...
Arise! Defend the temple once more!
Guardian of Mylock. Looks like we've got another Starborn to deal with, in addition to these Ecliptic thugs. I'm still on very hard, by the way, in case anyone's curious. This gun that I got from that Crimson Fleet questline is just so powerful. I feel like I'd be almost cheating to not be playing very hard at this point.
Soldier down! Enough! Death comes for you!
Alright, Guardian at Tathalith. Defeat the Starborn, it says, right? Did it say something else before, like defeat the Ecliptic? Whoa! What am I dealing with here? Who are you? Duplicate? Oh, I'm so dumb. I was so confused I was like, who the fuck? I was like, why did my power lose? Different. You just still had that other power. I have a lot of stuff to say about like we're in the middle of this intense combat scenario, so I'll cover it later. I guess that's where the Starborn is. Guardian, Ethel, Leia, or whatever. Alright, defeat the Starborn check. Find a way to open the door is now my objective. So when I reached this part of the base, the memory came back to me. I have been here before. I saw this weird thing that said like Buried Temple or something on the map. I don't know if it was even called Buried Temple at the time. But at the very least, the layout of this place is familiar. It's definitely, it's either a cookie cutter layout or it's a unique location that I did stumble upon before. I remember coming here and fighting Ecliptic Mercs. And I don't think, like, there wasn't a way to get further in at the time. Oh, hello. So I think I like cleared this place out of the Ecliptic. And so like, you know, what I was attributing to, I think I was giving my boy the Hunter a little too much credit. I'm pretty sure all those corpses and stuff we saw on the way in here were just left over from the other time that I was here. Whoops. Yeah, pretty sure that was me. Now that I recognize where we are, pretty sure that's my bad. That I'm the one who left all the blood, the bloody destruction behind here. Yeah, and then this. Sure. Yeah, good. Okay, a 3 and a 2 fit, which is all we need, theoretically. Okay. I knew I missed the body down here. Alright, so I seem to recall this room being like the final room of the area I was able to access. They did respawn some of the loot in here. Like there was, I think, like I have discovered before in other locations that if you return to a location you've already cleared after a while, then the loot on the enemy corpses respawns, which is kind of weird. I actually discovered that with the big, I don't think I own it anymore, but at one time I owned that big Varun ship, the Varun Prophecy 2. But when I first cleared that place out, or maybe it was the original Varun Prophecy I owned, when I first cleared that place out, I didn't have the piloting skill I needed to take it yet, so I took a note of where I had left it in orbit, and was able to return to it later and pilot it away. But when I returned to it, all the bodies of the crew on board the ship, they were still all dead already. But the turrets on the ship, the automated turrets, respawned, and I had to destroy them again. And also the bodies all had like fresh loot on them, as if I had never looted them, even though I definitely had done so the first time. Okay, oh. It's like I'm a little off the mark of where I was supposed to go. Game, are you being serious with me right now? I can't... Okay, well, I guess it's not that bad. Couldn't fit through that gap, I guess. Alright, find the artifact. This game keeps fooling me and being like, this is your objective, and like 2 minutes into going after that objective, it changes it to something different, and then it goes back to that objective every time I complete another like surprise tertiary objective. I have a feeling this mission's gonna be like that a lot. It's gonna be like, find your way into the control room. And then I'll do that and it'll be like, okay, find the artifact is now your objective again. Yeah. Alright, we've got a security door that I can't open. Doesn't appear to be a computer interface here I can use to open that door. We have this door that's already open. But this, like, maybe some of this is the hunter, because I think this is, like, left over from his weapon. These, like, melted metal traces, I think that's his doing. I don't think that was here the first time I was here. Yeah, this nutsy cuckoo shit. I think he broke his way in here. And definitely any bodies we find inside here are his doing, because I've never made it this far when I found this place previously. Or found the place that looks like this place previously. Still not sure which is the case. Advanced luck, sure, we have time for that. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Ooh, 1,000 credits. Better than what I get in most safes, so I'm not going to complain about that. I think I saw a way to advance here. Yeah, he really busted his way up in here. Hello, Mr. Turret. Are we cool? I notice you're not attacking me presently, but I gotta be honest with you, I don't trust your kind. They've betrayed me in the past. It's nothing personal. Miner, ooh. The original residents of this place before the Ecliptic came in and Starborn after them. Well, there's the other side of that security door. Guess we don't need to figure out how to open that up, eh? This is ooh, Orebreaker outfit? I don't know if I've ever found that one before. This is quite obviously a unique custom built endgame location, so we're gonna, of course, do a nice thorough look around, which may be a little boring, but I don't think it's going to take us too long to just be a little bit thorough, make sure we don't miss anything, get all the meds. I'm probably going to do what I did the first time I fought the hunter, and pop a whole bunch of boosting meds as soon as we engage in battle. That made things much easier to deal with back then, like amps. I'll take a sparkling water, sure, why not? I'm gonna grab that just because I don't think I have a non-stolen copy of that book. Okay, advanced locked door. I mean, I can sort of follow the traces of the hunter with the bloodstains and the melted metal. He went this way. Staircase going up, interestingly. Oh, dead scientists. So miners and scientists were here. Look at this room. Crazy. And another advanced lock. Looks like the hunter found his way through this way as well. A few digipicks to make sure that you can... Yeah, because I've noticed that as we've reached the end game, they've started being like, if you don't have the security skill by now, You better take it because you're not going to be able to advance your game if you don't have it. And, you know, fortunately, they're just putting, like, advanced locks here, which I think you just need 1 point in security to be able to do advanced locks. It's just going to be minor stuff, but let's take a look anyway. Deep miner Dimos, the usual suspects. A helmet display. Yeah, fine. Lay sigh. Yeah, garbage. Sure, I'll take an advanced mag pulse. I don't know if you remember a few videos ago my... Ooh, hello. Oh, it's the stupid pistol. That's a shame. I would love to get a legendary Varun rifle. That would make my day. Because I really enjoyed using that weapon. I haven't used it like at all since I got this rifle because this one's so nice. And ballistic was my first love, being honest. But I did go like fully rank 4 in whatever the like plasma or whatever it is for those Varun weapons because they're so slick. It was like my goal for a big part of the playthrough to get me the Varun rifle, and I finally did. Now I've found you can just buy it from random vendors. I guess once you reach a certain level, or maybe once you get your first one, they're just like, oh, okay, that's a normal gun for you now. What in the hell? Look at this. Oh no. Oh no. Remember when I handed that thing back to that scientist that allowed me to travel between dimensions? Am I about to like viscerally regret giving that thing back? Because we're looking at a similar multi-dimensional scenario here. Maybe I can find a similar device here somewhere that I can loot. Oh man, now I really gotta keep my eye out. Be a little less laissez-faire about my exploration. Because if one of those devices is here somewhere... Oh man. That looks just like those rifts. Game's locking a bunch of stuff behind lockpicks, but I feel like I really want a dead end because there's a few paths behind me that I have yet to explore. I thought this room, because it was a locked room, was for sure going to be a dead end. But it's kind of shaping up to not be... Oh, that first move was a mistake. What else? So that doesn't work. So it's these three need to solve this final thing. So this only fits in this one place. It has to be. That has to be the move. Oh yeah, okay, right. That and then this. Oh. That's it. Yeah, this feels like it's progressing. Like, that's the second time I've seen a staircase. Wait a second. Oh. I do like that this is circled back. That's a bit of a relief. Right, and this was just a storage closet. Okay. Let's do upstairs first, because I think that's least likely to be the right way to go. They want to make sure I had access to a cutter. Oh, this is just here. Love it. Beautiful circling back dead ends, my favorite, which means, I think, we've cut this down to just one way to go. Where did I see that anomaly? Well, whatever. We're going to for sure run into it at some point here. but I'm definitely feeling some kind of way about it existing. The only way to find out its significance is to find it not behind a sheet of glass and walk up to it and see what my options are. Oh boy. Exciting, exciting stuff. Just checking the time on the video. It looks like we're doing good. I'm hopeful I can get this quest like nice and firmly, like if not finished, then like at a really good stopping point by the end of this video. I'm thinking that, I mean, if I'm sensing the end of the main story coming, I'll let this video run long. But I'm thinking that chances are pretty high that I have screwed up this lock. I think chances are pretty high that the next video is going to be the end of the main story of the game. I mean, not really, because obviously I'm going to do the faction stuff I talked about before stepping into the Unity or whatever the actual end-to-end is. But as far as like everything short of what I assume is just like an ending cutscene of sorts, I think we'll accomplish in the next couple videos, which is really exciting. Don't mind me just eating all the snacks. Ooh, here we go. Enter the anomaly? Yo. Okay. So it's been a few minutes since my last manual save. So let's do a manual save, shall we? Yeah, so it was 3 levels that I gained between videos. You can actually see it on my save files. This was a save from the last video, and I guess I'm level 74 now. I didn't even notice that happen. But we're in the middle of some shit, so I'll deal with skill stuff later. I don't think there's a way for me to get beyond it. I think as soon as I walk forward, I'm going to enter it. I'm going to try to jump over this way, see if I can get whatever's in that box, and maybe check out the door on the other side, but I think it's going to suck us in. Well, now my quest objective is leave the anomaly. Oh, well that seems simple enough. So now I don't know for certain, but I think this just teleported me back in time or to another dimension where the same series of events are playing out. Like, I haven't approached these folks yet. I haven't turned on my scanner, but my prediction is that we're looking at Lynn and Heller from the beginning of the game. And I think that's the look. I think we're on Vectera in the caves. And oh, interestingly, I cannot bring out my scanner right now. Let's approach them.
Okay, you're up. Something goes wrong in there, we'll come get you.
Why would anything go wrong? Shouldn't we...
Would you shut up? Both of you do your jobs. Client is on his way.
Yeah, Barrett's on his way in this dimension. I think very notably, like, my objective is to leave the anomaly. There seems to be nothing new there. I feel like that is me leaving the anomaly, but I can also like replay these events. I just saved before I walked into the anomaly in the first place, so curiosity is driving me to see what happens if I try walking this way. Okay, so it just pops me back out and it gives me
What are you waiting for?
Oh, I fully expected it to give me the old dialogue that the "what are you waiting for" is identical to what she said before when I talked to her in this exact scenario. But I have new options here. Lynn, the artifact, it's more important than you imagined. Tell Barrett you're doubling your price? I was just fighting Starborn. I shouldn't be here. Oh, just get back to work. I'm 1,000% saying this. I want Barrett to have to pay double in this universe. It's all Stroud's endless bank account anyway, right?
How do you know about Barrett? You sneak into my files? We'll be talking about this
Not
later,
exactly.
Dusty. Now get in that cavern.
We'll be talking about this later. You know too much. What's up, Heller?
Don't look at me. I've done my part.
Oh, for a second there, I thought his name was Heller75. I was like, oh my god, he's Heller from Universe 75, but no, I'm silly. This is so fun. Okay. Back to where it all began. Which I think is the lesson I'm meant to learn here. This is all a cycle. It's all happened countless times before, and it will happen countless times again. Well, that was a little intense for no reason. Ooh, two Guardians. Guardian Theta and Guardian Them or something like that. I didn't really catch the names because they're viciously attacking me for no freaking reason. Oh, this is annoying. Is that the hallway I was just in at least? I think so. You guys kindly stop blowing things up. It's really annoying. Guardian Red. You know, the funny part is that the Starborn are doing me like no damage. It's the turrets and the robots in this room that are actually doing damage to me. By comparison, those Starborn were nothing. Alright, it's showing a red marker here. Is it a wait, was that not it? Okay, well, whatever. What's up, game? No, nothing new in the quest description, but the new objective is find a way to open the door. I'm not even sure what door it's referring to. There seems to be something over here near the Starborn I killed. Ecliptic base key, which I feel like I already had. Alright, now the game thinks I have found the way to open the door. I guess that key is the key. And now it's back to find the artifact again. Can you chill with the turrets, game? Not a fan? What the hell? Yeah, I'd really give anything. If there was a starborn power that made me, like, invisible to technology so that robots and turrets couldn't aggro on me, oh boy. I think I've probably already destroyed them all, but this is probably the computer that will let me turn off the robots and turrets. So because of my extreme distaste for robots and turrets, I'm gonna hack into it and see if I can save myself even a moment of grief. Yup. Remote robot control? Ew, okay. Some robot's still alive somewhere. We'll make it our friend. In case any more Starborn decide to pop in and ruin the fun. I'm getting some serious lag in this menu. So as soon as I get out of this menu, we're going to do another save. Apparently there's at least one turret remaining online as well. Excellent. Let me do that manual save I was just mentioning. It is calling this ecliptic base, and I'm getting like ecliptic base keys. So maybe the ecliptic were running this place all along. Maybe this is them researching an alien temple independently of any other org, which seems a little off-brand for them, but I mean, okay, well the objective's over there. I'm getting that overwhelmed with choice feeling here. Let's stick to the outside of this room for a bit, go in all these doors at the top level. I do see that there's a door in the center of the room at the top level as well. I'm gonna do a nice thorough search of this place since it's like one of the final quests of the game. There might be some really good stuff to be had around here, you never know. Can eat some food as I go since I have taken a wee bit of damage at this point. Alright, that's it for this room. Alright, it's taking me down. Let me try the other side. This is where I came from, I believe. Oh, right, now I can go back into this hallway and finally loot these boxes at long last. Blue collar off-work hat? Not sure if I have that one yet. Add it to the collection, why not? It's so funny, I can sense I'm getting close to the point that happens inevitably when I play any of these games, where I'm going to reach the end of the game and I'm going to feel like it's just been incredibly pointless for me to collect all these things. And I'm going to like question my sanity again and like why I ever bother to like collect like outfits and stuff. There's no multiplayer element to this game, there never will be. I've never even put on any of the outfits just for aesthetic reasons. Why did I collect those? Or like the books, like I probably have every book or close to every book in the game in a chest in my home. Well, I could have activated these robots, I think, but I'm satisfied with them just not killing me.
This
Hi,
is
buddy.
an active industrial site. It would be advisable to wear a hard hat.
But I'm a collector. That's what I do. Whenever I play a game like this, I just can't help myself. I really can't. I want to have all the stuff. I had fun building a base to hold all the stuff that I gathered in the game, and I don't know that I would have had nearly as much fun building that base if I didn't have stuff to put there, you know? Portable CD player. A relic of the frickin' aughts. Like, even at this late juncture in the game, there's like no reason for me to be like looting like grenades and stuff that I've never used in the entire playthrough, or like even picking up ammo at this point in the game is kind of silly. Picking up more med packs when I'm just loaded with more than I'm gonna need through the end of the game, probably. Say probably the vast majority of things I'm gonna find here are pointless for me to be messing with. Ooh, some lore. Ultraviolet protocols in effect on this area. No one goes inside. There was no mention of this cave in the brief. There's structures in there, Commander. Man-made or, I don't know, alien-made? I've lost 2 recon teams and 1 rescue team. None of them made it. We can't even risk trying to retrieve the bodies. I'm sealing off this site per ultraviolet protocols. You need to get a courier to the client immediately. There's no way this is a coincidence. Oh, so the Ecliptic, being the mercs they were hired by someone to come here, clear out the scientists and the miners. But they weren't told about the alien temple, the buried alien temple under here. There's the door that I need to get my way through that leads to the alien temple. Obviously, the purpose of this facility was the temple, but it does seem like the Ecliptic mercs were a later arrival. This is the critical path. I accidentally stumbled upon the critical path, so we're gonna do a bit of backtracking now. I'm trying to get back to that big room. Ooh, I didn't notice the safe before. Come on, game, get me back. Big room, big room, big room. Here we are. I'm nowhere near done exploring this giant room. I've only explored the top level so far. Oh, down here might actually just be robots and... Okay, I might have been kind of done, but I just didn't realize how done I was. There is a door in this center structure here that I saw, so I want to find a way up there. Looks like that's the ladder I want. Going a wee bit quicker than I usually do, but I don't feel too much of a need to dally. Yeah, right here. What do you do? The assembly lines are coming along at a good clip, but requiring only Omega-class personnel effectively means our sworn-to-secrecy grunts are doing all the manual work, instead of subcontracted techs. I'm not paid to ask questions, but it's a lot of credits to burn, so I hope whoever's footing the bill is happy about this, because if it were me, I'd just buy a private resort and sip Chandra Pinot Noir all day. Assembly items. Model A robots, modified trim, short-range turrets. Make sure to link all remote operations to the master computer in the supervisor's overlook room. Remote robot control. Again, we had some serious lag there, so I think I will save again once I get through this. Oh no, I've already done this, so it's like... Right, I did this from the other computer, so we don't need to do that again. We're all set with all that. Don't want to remove their combat inhibitors at this late stage of the game. Alright, I think that's all I want to do in this room. Now if I can find my way back to wherever I went that ended up being the critical path. Oh my god. Here? Question mark? This feels wrong. But maybe right? I feel like I'm going backwards. Wait, what is happening right now? Oh, this is way back. I ended up way backwards. This is the way I found my way into that room in the first place, I believe. So, I mean, that does help reorient me, because then I went around this way. And I was sticking to, like, the left-hand side here. I must have gone past this big door, not finding a way in, and then I went up here. So, no, wait, that's not a door. Hello? This way, perhaps? This feels right. This feels right. Right, and then I saw this, and I was like, that's what made it really click that I was on the critical path. So let's check down here before I proceed. I may have already done so. Yeah, I've been down here. Okay. So I just noticed that there's another anomaly. It updated to enter the anomaly. Okay, let's do a save. Especially since the game's been struggling a little bit with loading. Want to make sure we don't lose any of this juicy progress we're making. We're going to get another memory from my past. Oh, wow, we're back on the scow. The site of my greatest disappointment. The place I had to... I think these are significant memories along my journey to becoming a Starborn. This was very noticeably where I had to cross a line to continue collecting the artifacts. I think there's a reason I'm being shown this. Because eventually the Starborn devolve into this... They get this drive to collect the artifacts that makes them cross any line that they come across. Like, I think that's why I'm being reminded of this.
Vardek, you didn't tell me we have visitors.
We have visitors.
Welcome. What's mine is yours. Well, no, it's still mine, but you get what I mean.
You'll eventually say what's mine is yours. Captain Petrov, I'm about to finish the most important collection in the settled systems. Oh no, not you again. Of all the people in time and space to be sent to. I'm still sorry I stole the artifact from you, Petrov. It really was for science.
Now, how am I supposed to take a strange comment like that? Is this some kind of... You don't deserve the final artifact. This life you've led, you're nothing but a thief, an opportunist, a liar.
I knew I was being shown this for a reason. Wow, he just broke character and was like, actually, I'm... You know, this is the universe talking to me, almost. Yeah, that's right. I saw what I needed, and I took it. That's not fair. I would have gladly paid for the artifact if you would have let me. Whoever's doing this, I don't appreciate these little time capsules of yours. Yeah, I don't think there's any, like, I think it's would be dumb of my character to continue the pretense that I'm actually talking to Petrov. We all know that's not what's happening here. Whoever's doing this, I don't appreciate these little time capsules of yours.
You think you have a right to the infinite? You're nothing! Guards!
You're going down. I'll go down. Take this!
Wait. Hello? Find a way out of the anomaly? Okay.
You should be the one dying. Time to die.
What a weird, like, thing to say is die. Whoa! You should be the one dying. No fair.
I've had enough of this. You're going down.
Oh, the collector's outfit. When I was trying to experiment with this quest, I saw that if I killed him, I could get this item. It's so cool that it's letting me get it now. Now it says leave the anomaly. Oh. Oh, the private quarters. Interesting. So there's a part of me that's very curious about what my options are with this. So as much as it might annoy some people, I am going to replay that part of the mission. I saved right before I walked into that anomaly, so it's not going to be much that you're going to have to rewatch. But I am very curious if I can, like, pickpocket Petrov, take the key, or some other such thing that doesn't involve killing anyone. Because I like to find workarounds to killing people whenever the game lets me. And this feels like maybe one of those times where there is another option.
We have visitors!
We have visitors.
Welcome!
Still sorry I stole the artifact from you, Petrov. It really was for science.
Now how am I supposed to... You don't... You think you have a...
I can't pickpocket him. This is a good opportunity to try. If I go to social... and I get my first rank of diplomacy...
Fire!
Oh, I can't go to my scanner. Okay. And the quest objective's on Petrov. So I can do this. I mean, I want that collector's outfit anyway, let's be honest.
Give up already.
I don't have to kill any of these guards, though. That's the key. Just Petrov needs to die. And not even Petrov, fake Petrov. Find the artifact. Alright. Got us to the other side of that door. We're in this room now that I could see from up above with the cracked open door leading into a cavern. As discussed in that ecliptic communique, they lost a lot of men down here. More still maybe because of the hunter. Ew, that was a loading screen. I didn't even realize that. Let's see if it gives us an autosave. No. Oh, well, this is a cutscene. I can't move. Fascinating. Oh no, we're passing through an anomaly.
Come on, Rook. Come on. You can make it. Barely stepped on the juryman's road with us. Can't see another soul off to the void so soon.
Oh, this is what if I died instead of Sam. Or another universe where I did die
I'll
instead of
pour
Sam.
one out to the blackest sea for you, Rook.
Although I think this is the Unity, or some higher being, showing me these things for deliberate reason. That was me. This is another universe, or one where I died. Okay, Vladimir, don't freak out, but hello. I won't lie, that was pretty touching. I mean, I feel like that's not Vladimir. That's not me. This is someone fucking with my mind. But, I won't lie, that was pretty touching.
What the? Crix's ghost? What kind of cruelty is this? This some starborn trick? Come to mock me before you twist the blade?
Oh, well, he can see me. He's acting like Vladimir. Attack. I always did wonder if I could take you one-on-one. I mean, I'm tempted to do stuff like this because I think this is just the universe fucking with me, but Vladimir, listen to me. The artifacts, they point to a multiverse, a place called the Unity.
Multiple universes? You're a visitor jumping through the gates of space and time?
Yep. It's not worth it in the end, Vladimir. I'd give away all the artifacts to have my friend back.
We meet minds there. Never tell you the cost, do they?
No.
Well, ghost from the other side. I'll keep what you said rolling around in my head for a spell. But for now, wouldn't mind if you gave me a bit. I just lost a friend.
Yeah, man. Hear that? Can I search myself? Fun. Pickpocket Vladimir? Maybe I can.
Don't know if you're from heaven above, or just some visitor from beyond. But, safe travels.
Well, he's not breaking character this time. I think that might really be Vladimir in another universe. Here we go! Find the artifact. Wow, it played the musical. I'm still in a cutscene, by the way. Played the musical, like, rise that you get when you level up. Yeah, this is definitely, like, the final mission of the game. Like, there's no doubt, like, a wrap-up mission after this, like, an Enter the Unity type of mission. Hopefully that's not like part of this mission, like it's gonna make, oh man, this is, sorry, I'm like getting easily distracted here, but I mean, I'm gonna share my thoughts in a minute here. I think I accidentally picked up some guns in there. And knives and stuff, but find goodness. This is like the most obvious, like, hey, you're about to enter a boss battle. Here's like a bunch of bullets and guns and mines and grenades and stims and med packs and everything you're gonna need for the boss battle you're about to have, because that is definitely what's about to happen. We're definitely about to have a final. Oh, I did get to keep it. That makes me happy. 20 fizz and 20 energy is pretty good. Plus 5% O2 recovery. Is that an apparel or is it a spacesuit, I wonder? It's an apparel. So I'm wearing this, which gives me plus 5% reload speed. 25 fizz, 15 energy. I mean, honestly, this might be better for the battle I'm about to have. I'm not going to change things up now. It's a good piece of equipment, though, for sure. I just saved my game, right? I'm so paranoid. I'm going to do it again. Just to be extra super sure, because we are 1,000% stepping into a boss battle here. So like I mentioned before, as soon as the boss battle begins...
Gaze into the abyss of the infinite.
Defeat the sun. Stay left. Guardian Falcon. Or Fitness. Oh wow, they're fucking me up. They're fucking me up. Okay. Alright. That's my bad. I was I've just been having such an easy time defeating Starborn so far. I didn't realize that was like supposed to be the big boss battle. I mean, maybe it's not. But it's certainly the big battle they were preparing me for. There's a bunch of them named Duplicate, and then there's one that's named. I think I have to, like, target the one that's named to finish this. But I was like, oh, well, it's just another... it's not the Hunter or anything. Just another Starborn Chucklehead. So I figured I'd be fine to just handle things quickly with my gun. But I've learned my lesson. I need to take this fight seriously.
Into the abyss of me.
Yeah, while he's like talking shit, let's do the. Oh, I didn't bring any alien genetic material with me. That's okay. I don't think it's actually going to be useful for this. Amp gives me movement speed and jump height. Nah, that's not really good. Battle stem, damage resistance 250. Let's see if we can do better than that. Carry capacity and O2. No, that's not particularly good. Boudica, O2 and 300 damage resistance. That's really good. What's this one? 25% melee. No, that's not useful. Let's do a Boudica. 100 energy resistance for 8 minutes. Thank you, Barrett, for the creature jam. That's actually pretty good. Plus 40% damage for 2 minutes. 50% movement speed. Sure, we'll do a Frost Wolf. 20% health and damage resistance. Sure, I don't think the damage... I think the damage resistance is going to be overwritten, but... Red Trench, melee, no. No, I think we're pretty good with the ones of pop. Your infinity ends. I'm not sure where half of this damage is coming from. Oh. They're behind me, no wonder. Oh man, wow. What? That's a really cheap tactic. Like, no one's gonna expect that they, like, spawned in behind you. I mean, now that I've realized that, but, like, I've got to assume that most players are dying a couple times to that encounter until they figure out where the damage is coming from. But now I know where the damage is coming from, so we're going to handle this a lot differently than we did the first 2 times, and I think we're going to be successful with this final attempt. That's definitely a trap meant to humble you. I won't spend as much time on the chems this time. Just go, and I'm not even going to bother fighting the ones in front of me. Let's pop the ones I did before, which was Boudica, the Creature Jam, and Frostwolf, and Heart Pulse, I think. Then I'm going to do,
Into the abyss of the infinite.
kill those 2, and then I'm going to immediately turn around and run back down here. This is pro gamer strat, in case you were wondering. Then, as these mother truckers spawn into this tunnel, well, I'm still taking a lot of damage from somewhere. Hello? Wow, okay, let's just like get into this corner up here so they can't spawn in behind me, because that's really getting annoying. They have some effect on their gun that does the damage over time, and boy is it rough. Alright, game, we done with the duplicates thing? Oh, no. Alright, I've reevaluated the situation. I think I need to bum rush the guy creating the duplicate to have any chance of succeeding here. So we're going to try and do that now.
Face yourself.
Oh, just as my boosts wore off, got him. Alright gamers, if you're playing along, that's your pro strat for this part of the mission. You gotta bum rush the guy. Looks like it spawns in the duplicates infinitely until you take him out. I just want a full, like, this is a really cool set piece, so excuse me while I, like, backtrack so we can get the full effect. Wait, not even a little bit further. Okay, ready? We took the elevator down. We saw a glimpse of the temple. Oh. Ooh. Ah. Wow. Take it in. This is gorgeous. They've had some really great art direction in this game, but this is taking it to the next level here. It's very interesting that we're here for the final artifact, not a final artifact power. But unlike the other artifacts, this one's in an alien temple, kind of like where we go to get the powers, which is different. Now, for most Bethesda games, I'd try to climb up here and see if there's anything special behind. But I think at this point I feel pretty confident that this game doesn't hide things like that. So I'm just going to go in the front door. Buried temple. Oh boy. Game, you want to do me a solid and do an autosave on the other side of this door? That'd be really swell. I appreciate it, game. That was slick. Oh, they both fled the battle.
We are ready to kill each other for the artifact.
So it was what I was thinking. They're giving me both a space battle and orbit. Well, here we are, ready to kill each other for the artifacts, as always. I'm sorry it's come to this. At least the emissary. Stop this, both of you. All this fighting across the settled systems, it has to end.
More talking? I'm a little disappointed.
No. Wait. I want to hear this.
Fine.
Oh, it's a sneaky, hidden persuade. Ooh. They couldn't say it was a persuade because I bet you get this option even if you never put points into the persuade skill in your playthrough. This is so cool. Look, it's a huge one too. I'm just gonna say whatever I feel in my heart, ignoring what the difficulty of the persuasion is. Let's see what our options are. There has to be some version of you two that's more reasonable. Maybe serves tea, enjoys movies. That's weird, not saying that. Letting someone else enter the Unity is an act of faith. You two need to believe in humanity again. I kind of like that one. You could have attacked me already. Some piece of each of you wants to let go of the artifacts. Letting someone else enter the Unity is an act of faith. You two need to believe in humanity again.
A better future. Huh.
Oh, so they both have like some of the artifacts, like so. And there's this theoretical like maybe like 30 artifacts or something to build the armillary. We've been competing with them to gather them. So even though the last artifact, this is just the last artifact that neither of us has, or none of the factions has gathered. But we still need to put them all together, which is why I need to defeat them or persuade them. Hasn't there been enough death? We can end this cycle of revenge, all three of us.
The power vacuum you would create over getting to the Unity would be worse.
Shit. I knew that was the hard persuade choice. I'm gonna try saying the things that I feel are like the most appropriate dialogue options. But then you know me. I'm a save scum and bastard. I'm gonna be reloading this until I can, because this is persuading them to stand down is the outcome I want ultimately. So basically my plan is if I fail this dialogue check, then just to experience the battle, I will have the battle with them. I'll defeat them. But then we're going to reload and we're going to persuade them. There are plenty of universes to fight in. Let this one see some peace.
That certainly does sound different.
Oof. There's more to life than this endless search for the artifacts. Find peace here. I mean, I really like this one the best, but I'm very hesitant to click on another red boy. I think we're going to go with this +4. If there's no way you two would hand over the artifacts, you wouldn't even be speaking to me.
An interesting conclusion to jump to. Well, I don't know about either of you, but it's been a while since I felt this old.
Perhaps it's time to put this all to an end.
At least this once. Here. Take the artifacts. Before I come to my senses.
Ooh, artifact Kappa added, artifact Gamma added, artifact Delta added, artifact some other thing I didn't read fast enough added, artifact Upsilon added, artifact Omega added, artifact Rho, I mean, I think we get the idea by now. It's the entire Greek alphabet. Artifact Pi added, artifact Xi added, some bullets were added. Some other bullets were added. Sorry, I bumped my mic. Shrapnel grenade added. I'm just basically, it's just treating it as if I looted their dead bodies, I think. They both vanished. Look at this is like a ruined temple. It's all caved in here. We got a lot of artifacts from them, but... Artifact Mu. The final artifact. Let's see what the quest says before I update it again. I have reached the buried temple. It's time to claim the final artifact. Take the artifact. Alright, well, it's... Okay. One last flight show. Phased time? It looks like I got an alien power also. Alright, we're getting lots of... Like, the main story is done. All that's left is you doing the thing. Updates. It beamed us outside. Let me go into my menu. Alright, for the main story, all we have left is one giant leap. I have all the artifacts. I need to assemble them into the armillary on board my ship. Build the armillary on your ship. Optional. Talk to your friends before you leave, which we will, of course, be doing. It's really interesting. The quest very specifically says build the armillary on board your ship. I kind of wanted to, when we reach this point in the game, build the armillary at a outpost to see what it looks like, because on the ship it's just a menu. Right. I think if you build out your outpost, you actually get to see it like glowing and swirling and all that jazz. So I may like add all these new artifacts to the armillary, add an outpost. Okay. Let me save over an older save file here. Back when I was level 64. Back when I was a baby. A million years ago. Actually, not like 5 days ago, but who's counting? Wow, so you can actually talk them out. You can actually talk them down. I was not expecting that to be an option. And I'm really excited that it was. I think that was super fun to be able to convince them that it's time for change. Time to end this crusade of theirs and let another group of people take over where they left off. So this is canon. This is what we're gonna keep. This I thought I gave a big speech when I thought I was gonna fail the persuade, saying what my plans were if I did fail it, which was to fight them and then reload to get the persuade success. But we got the persuade success. So I am gonna actually reload and fight them because I want to see what that battle's like, and I'm sure you're curious as well, right? So I've got to save right here. But I think we're going to reload this autosave and check it out. Because, I mean, I feel like I really like that as an option because I feel like me killing them to take their artifacts and enter the Unity is just a perpetuation of the cycle of violence that the Starborn have been engaged in for millennia at this point, right? I think the whole, like, it's really an exciting turn in the story for me to be the one who, like, ends the cycle of violence, like, says, you know, like, there's a better way, like, you need to let someone who's interested in peace take this power this time. It could really change things, like, please consider that possibility, and that you're actually able to talk them into that. I really, really like that narratively. Definitely what I want to be the canon ending. But we're going to pretend I'm a more violent and vengeful person. You know, I've been letting it stew, my feelings over what the Starborn did to my chosen family, and what they did to Sam, what they did to Cora, what they did to Noelle, to all of us that are just, like, broken following the death of Sam, the death of me in the other universe, the death of countless other members of Constellation and innocent civilians in the pursuit of this quest for power through the multiverse. Like, so this is me in another universe in the multiverse, the me that can't let it go.
Well, here we are, ready to kill each other for the artifact.
Right, like this line especially says it all. As always, here it is, like, playing out the same old played out countless times, a cycle of endless violence. I can say neither of you are stopping me. You're both obsessed with the artifacts. The universe is better off. Yeah, I like this one. You're both obsessed with the artifacts. The universe is better off without you two. How dare you kill me and Sam and all those people across countless universes? It ends now.
Oh, I'm wounded.
Who controls the artifacts is the only thing that matters. I'm sorry.
Yeah, they're both just obsessed with power for different reasons, but really, the first thing they do is beam to an upper level, so I can't engage them in a fair fight. Boudica, Frostwolf, Heart Plus. I'm gonna pop a trauma pack, assuming I'm about to take a bunch of damage. Wow, I'm getting, like, blown back into the hole by explosions. Ooh, this is 0G in here now for this battle. Interesting. Teo, no! Wow, so cool. See, this is why. don't even know where this location is. Lair of the Mantis? Or back that same facility? Wait, how can I get to them from here? I mean, it's funny that the turrets are like my real enemy in this part of the scenario. Pretty sure the turrets and robots like did my job for me and killed them. I think this is just that big room again, except with all the turrets and robots respawn. I honestly think all I'm still getting attacked by is turrets and robots. I don't know how to find them all though. But here we go. Whoa, you're a tough small way.
Unable.
I love what I can do.
Damage.
Where are we? Oh, we're enslaving aeroplanes. Right. What a blast from the past here.
You're not taking me out. This is open. Fire! Fire!
This final battle sequence is really cool. What a cool concept. To like teleport you all across the settled systems through multiple universes, presumably. Having this epic like multi-universe battle. The emissary keeps saying enough, let's go no further. But this really drives it home, like the endless cycle of violence across multiple universes, like, is represented in microcosm in this fight. All the more reason that talking it out is the canon ending we're choosing. Oh no! No, 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 no! Shit! I didn't see my health going down. Oh man, please don't. I wanted to see that through. I really wanted to see that final battle through. It was so interesting, and I got distracted commentating and didn't realize I had taken suddenly a bunch more damage somehow. Like I thought I had healed and I was good for a second, but I don't know where this is going to bring me back to. I'm really frustrated that that just happened. Oh, what a sour note to end on. I was in very high spirits until that happened. As per usual, when you die and lose a bunch of progress, the loading screen you encounter after that is the world's longest loading screen of all time.
Well,
I'm sorry.
Oh,
Who controls the...
Hello, Zero G, please. It's fun that, like, if you, like, this is an opportunity they give you, like, if you have gone the whole game without your like, people dying, you can get all their outfits through this. It's a shame that the only way you can do it is choosing this violent path. But it's interesting nonetheless.
The universe bends to me.
Oh, Barrett was there. As, like, an enemy? It's a little weird. Hang out in this elevator a minute for whatever stats effect is reducing them actually to me to skedaddle. Back here again. The place I died, I think. Although I feel like they keep beaming us back to this room over and over. Yeah, this is the problem with this room. It's the insane turret. Like, insanely powerful.
Unable. Repair.
No offense,
not
Robot, but
possible.
let's face it, we all know you were about to come alive. I think we're going to hang out in this elevator for the duration of this part of this battle. There we go. Where next? Slayton Aerospace, right? Yeah, it keeps taking us back to this room, which oh no, this is the NASA thing. So this is where I actually died that time. Let's get some high ground. Oh, maybe that was a mistake. I remember this is the, like, museum that I found. Ooh, the emissary just said until we meet again. I think I killed him. I think he's dead. Nice, and so you get back here and it says take their artifacts. And then you can loot their bodies. So of course their bodies have all the artifacts on them. Looks like the emissary only gathered 4 himself. Hunter, on the other hand, had 5 on him. Look at these unique weapons we get if we choose this path. A legendary laser rifle, unmitigated violence. Very nice. Ooh, and a legendary particle beam rifle, Eternity's Gate. It's basically a Varun rifle. Wow. Oh my god. You click in the wrong menu. Like, that, the one thing that bothers me about the UI in this game, like when I click into the map menu like this, whether it's on purpose or accidental, there should be a different button for like backing out of, like, not backing out, that's not what I mean. There should, like, that's why they have made it the B button, because they think of it as backing out. There should be a different button for zooming out. Maybe like the left trigger would zoom you out to the system menu, and then hitting it again would zoom you out to the... Like, if I was in charge of the world, that's the UI decision I would have made for this. Because, like, man, I'm what, 200 plus hours into this game at this point, and I still get to this map menu, and all I want it to do is to leave it. To like, oops, I didn't mean to click on that. And then I start hitting B, and it does this annoying thing. It takes me a freaking age to get back to my main menu, which is where I'm trying to go when I press B. Annoying. Ooh, wow. It doesn't fire, at least I don't think this is how the usual, Varun weapon fires. It's unique. It feels unique. Very cool. Oh my goodness. I just did it again. You have to hold B to get out, but it should just be press B. Let's be a real game. I'm never... Like, the game's over. So I'm never going to get used to it being that way. This was the hunter's weapon, I believe. Quiet little thing, but... Presumably probably quite... Well, I mean, it's a laser thing, but... Not full auto, but semi-auto. I like the scope on it. Right, so then you take the artifacts off of them, and you grab the final artifact, and you proceed with the game. I'm really glad that I reloaded to get to experience that. And as much as I'm, like, very saddened by not getting these two amazing rifles that you apparently get if you kill them, that's not how we're going to have things play out in this playthrough. That's not how I would roleplay it. So we're going to reload, of course, our save game from the canon universe where I talked them down. I ended the cycle of violence once and for all. I'm being allowed to peacefully proceed to the Unity. To begin a new age where the Starborn maybe aren't so power obsessed and bloodthirsty. Let me just double, triple check that I'm in the right place. No fancy new weapons. Okay. Alright, gamers. I'll let this episode run a lot longer than I usually do, but I think I'm just going to keep this all in one part. Because it's a nice solid, like... A nice solid main story focused part, and we accomplished a lot, and it's a good, organic place to end the video. The next video will definitely be the last video that has any main story stuff. We're going to talk to all of the members of Constellation, all the members of our crew. We're going to say our final goodbyes to everybody. And then we're going to step into the... No, I'm just kidding. Then we're going to do some side stuff. Do some Ryujin faction quest, I believe, is probably next to my agenda. Maybe the Vanguard faction quest. Do some fun cleanup stuff, some side stuff that I didn't get to experience during the normal course of my playthrough. Might even bend a few rules so that I can play them. You know, break with my character a little bit and maybe join the UC Vanguard. We'll see. I definitely want to experience as much as I can about what this game has to offer before wrapping up this series. But I think next time will essentially be at the end of the game. I may even... step into the Unity just to see? I don't know. Yeah, I apparently had hypothermia. Guess it's cured now. But stay tuned. It's definitely going to be a very exciting episode. Certainly not as exciting as this one, but I think it'll be a bit of a somber sort of wrapping things up video next time, and probably the last video that has anything to do with the main story of this game. Thank you, everybody, for watching. Thank you for watching this whole series, if you've been watching at all. That's so fun for me. I never expect anyone to watch these videos. I just do this for fun. So it's really great to see the occasional comment, the occasional views hitting my YouTube videos. I hope people are enjoying this series. And as always, I hope everyone has just the most fantastic day. What a fun video this was. Take care.